Hi guys, welcome back to 40 Plus Life, or welcome if you're new. I'm Veronica, and today I'm going to be doing my budget for the month of June. So we'll see how it goes. This is going to be my first real full month of getting my full paychecks and all that kind of stuff. So let's hope I did it right. But first, I always start with the monthly goals. No, cut. But first, we're going to do the Japanese word of the day. And the theme for the month of June is different kinds of food. And so this time I'm going to give you the word for egg, and that is tamago. Tamago. So if you go to a Japanese restaurant, you might see on the menu they have something called tamago, and that's usually a rolled up egg that they created. It's a sweetened egg. And then they slice them into pieces, and one of those slices is on like a little thing of rice wrapped in nori. So they just call it tamago. I don't know, is it yaki or no, not yaki. Tamago something. I can't remember what. Maki, because maki is with the rice and not fried. Yaki is fried. Okay, so anyways, there you go. Tamago is egg. Okay, so now we're going to start with my mini monthly goals, and I actually have not completed them. So you're going to do that with me because my mind was blank. So hopefully now doing it under pressure, maybe I'll be able to think of something. But first up, I've got start emergency fund transfer again. So I definitely had to write that down because the whole month of May, April and May, I didn't have a paycheck. So I didn't have my monthly transfer, not monthly, bi-weekly transfer that I do. $50 comes out of my paycheck each time, automatically transfers to my emergency fund. So this way it's just gone and I'm happy. Okay, next up, save extra to debt envelope each week. Yes, so now that I'm all moved in and everything and I'm working, I need to focus on bringing that debt that I raised back down. So my goal for this year is to, probably not by the end of this year, but to at least try and bring down my debt to what it was before the move. I don't know, we'll see, but that would be nice. So that's what I need to start doing. Okay, and then this one is work on my projects by the end of June. I do a little bit here and then I stop. I do a little bit here and then I stop, and it's really annoying. And I just need to get off my butt and get this done. So I at least need to have one of my projects done so I can at least show something for it. So we'll see. And then I have nothing. So help me out here, will ya? So I always like to have a financial goal for sure, a different kind of goal, maybe like a businessy goal, which is kind of, what project is. And then I like to have maybe a personal goal. So, read. I've been reading, so I want to keep up on it. So let's see. I think I read... Oh no, what I did last month is I started the whole Chronicles of Narnia. That whole series, I read them all. So I really like it, and I just wanted to read it all over again. And so I have it in one giant volume book, and then I just read through all that. So I finally finished that, and now I'm starting on another book. I checked out 2 books from the library. I didn't want to go overkill, and they're pretty big. So let's hope I can finish them by the end of June. So read 2 books. That's my goal. And let's see. What else do I want to do? So I've got 2 financial, I've got a businessy one, I've got a personal one, and then a health one, but I've been putting them down in my notes section. So, but because I can't think of anything. So I've actually been doing really well. I've been working out 5 to 6 days a week. The way my schedule my work schedule is, it's pretty flexible. So I can actually make my schedule whatever I want. I can partially work from home. It's actually really good. And I only work 4 days a week. So this is the best thing ever. So because I go in a little later, I'm able to work out in the morning. So not every day, but we'll see. But I've been doing 5 to 6 days a week and I feel really good about it. My eating thing, I was doing good until I started working. And then the first week of work, I was good. The second week, I just don't have a system down yet for my lunch. So I'm used to, when I was in Vegas, I had a nice long 2.5 hour, we had a break. We were closed in between, we were open in the morning, it's closed for 2.5 hours for lunch, and then we came back for the rest of the day. And so that was great. I didn't have to think about anything. I can go home, make whatever I want, and that's that. Well, here, I get 30 minutes, but it's so flexible. I can get up and take breaks whenever, which is great. But you get a 30-minute lunch, and I just don't know. I don't know what to eat. So that needs to be my focus, is probably do more prepping for work lunches. So basically, I don't do meal prepping. Like now, since it's just me and I don't, I used to do that kind of stuff, when my kids were little, and I'd even do some freezer cooking and this and that, and it was great. And then, just grab and go kind of thing. I would make them little bento boxes, which was great, but it's just me now and I don't want to do all that. So I do mini preps, which is like, I'll make a bunch of rice, put them in individual portions in the freezer, so then I can just heat it up, add whatever to it, and it's done. I'll cut up some tofu into, serving sizes, so I can just grab one of those blocks and do whatever I want with it. And sometimes I'll just have like a can of corn open. It's already prepped and ready to go, that kind of stuff. And then I put things together so I can just grab whatever I want to make something. But I haven't done any of that. So yeah. So there we go. So as for notes, no, I'm just going to keep working out 5 to 6 days a week. Because it's more than that, I don't know, I feel good. When you work out, like, as long as you don't kill yourself, like, I feel great the rest of the day. And it really makes a huge difference. If I don't work out for too long, you can really feel it. I feel like a little sluggish. So I definitely want to keep up on that. Okay, so let's get to the actual budget. So, should I move in closer? Yeah, let's move in closer. Okay, so we're gonna start with the budget. So this is total net. So this is my income, my total income for the month. Okay, so $3,280, and then this is my Etsy budget. Now this also, I should mention, this is on the low end. I didn't, because it could slightly fluctuate, but I put it on the lower end just in case. It's better to be safe than sorry. And then Etsy, I budget $30 a month because I haven't put anything new. It's a set it and forget it kind of thing. YouTube, I believe I'm currently at 150. So at least I know. I'm so thankful that I made the $100 cut for the month of May. Because again, it's been going down because I haven't been as consistent as I was before, and I haven't been putting as much content out. So it's totally understandable that it would go down, but thank you guys who have been sticking around and watching the ads. I really do appreciate it. But so I made it again for the month of May, so yay. And then other side gigs that I do and miscellaneous, I just put 0 because you just never know. And just in case, right? Okay, so that total is $3,460 for the month of June. This is a huge drop. So let's see, the last month was March. So obviously I lived in Vegas, and so I was renting out my house here, and so I was getting double. What you see here is what I had double for the month but again, that went to my mortgage, and then I also had to pay rent. So I think this kind of balances out now. We'll see. All right, and next up, I've got, the expenses section. So all my monthly expenses lumped together is $600. And I decided to take out the mortgage. Before I kept the mortgage in there, but this way you can see what my mortgage is. It's $1,143. Then groceries, I'm budgeting $400. Chewy/pets, $200. gas 100. I don't even think that I need this much, but just in case, while I'm still working out my schedule, I think that's what it's going to be. And then miscellaneous spending, anything that I spend that I probably shouldn't have, I budget for it just in case. So that's that. And then that gives me, because I'm zoomed in, I'm gonna have to go here. My total is $25.93, which leaves me a balance of $867. So going to the next page, we've got debt. And this is awful because look at how much is on here. This is just ridiculous. And this was from my move. I think I was up to here, guys. Yeah, real life. And I didn't add this up, so let me do that really quick. Whew, okay. 1,214, and as you can see, I am going to be negative, and that's just how it is. 867. So that leaves me with a negative 347. One thing I forgot, now that I'm looking at this, I forgot this again. I forgot to add in rollover, and I need to start doing that again. So I'm gonna write rollover on here so that when I look at this next month, to remind me to add some rollover income here so that it doesn't look so horrible. So that's why it's gonna be negative, but in the end, it will work out because I do have rollover income. So sorry about that one. Okay, and then the bottom section is for savings. So I am now adding the 100 that's gonna come out of my paychecks automatically. So that's 100 for the month. Sinking funds, I'm budgeting 400, and then savings challenge is 600. That part I don't know yet because as you can see, well, I didn't account for the rollover, so yeah, this is gonna be majorly negative. Okay, let me zoom back out now. Okay, so this total is 1,100 minus, no, we're gonna do 1,100 plus 347 is now minus 1,347, okay? So, yeah, I do have rollover income that, money's still saved, thankfully, and my own savings if needed anyways, but this is extra. This is what I should have to help balance everything. Now again, some of these are a little high. I think some of these I put a little bit higher than it should be, hopefully. Wells Fargo for sure, that is the amount that it is, but all the rest I believe I put a little bit higher just to kind of balance it out just in case. And then the income I budgeted lower for my income. So we'll see. We will see what this comes to, but whew, that is scary to see a negative negative number, but we'll see. All right, so that will do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you have any questions at all, please post below. One thing I do want to mention as well, where is it? For this that says all monthly expenses, I do keep track of this, but I do have it on a separate spreadsheet that is on my computer, and it's just easier for me to just look at it as opposed to writing it all out. So that's why that's there. That's what the number is, but I spread out some of the other stuff so you can at least see that. All right, that is it for now. You guys have a wonderful day. Remember to stay happy, and I'll see you in the next one. Gambatane! Why are you being a baby? Did you do that? You knocked that down now. Actually, you pulled it down. You're like, I don't want this up there. I'm gonna pull it down. And now you're acting like a baby. I mean, just look at you. No, you don't want to show everybody? Show them your little stump? That little cute stump? What? What did you hear? What did you hear? All right then, bye.